In this lecture I'm going to show you how to do password recovery. And password recovery is a common activity you have to do sometimes when you don't know when a password's been lost, or you don't know what it is, it's been changed, and you don't know what it is, so you have to reset it. So what I'm going to do in this example, router 1, I'm going to sign on to it, and I'm going to go enable because I want to do some configuration. As far as I know, I'm signing on with the password, and the password I've got isn't working. I'm thinking it's Cisco net, so what I'll do is I'll try it again, and just to make sure I'm not typing it right, and it's just not working. So I don't know what the password is. So what I'm going to do now is I need to now turn the router on and off and on, and I want to go to Ramen mode, and I want to change the configuration register because I don't want the startup configuration to start. So what I need to do then is I'll go to physical, and this is just a simulation of just restarting the router. So I'm just restarting it there, and I'll go Control C. And Control C is just a break, and that breaks me into Ramen mode. At that point, I'm just going to do config. I'm going to change the configuration register to 0x20. I think it's 2142 is what we want. And that will actually change the default behavior of the device when it reboots. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to reset. So that means just restart, just a warm boot. So there it goes. I'll wait for that to start. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and enable and copy the startup to running. So I want to load the startup. So what I'm going to do is just go to router 1 here. So I'm going to go with, so in this point here you say no, you don't want to load the startup. So you say no. So at this point I'm just going to go enable, because I don't want the startup configuration to load, because that's where the password is that I don't know. So I want to copy startup config to running config. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to bring it into NVRAM, into memory, and I can start configuring it. Okay, so now I'll just do config terminal. Then I want to create my own enable password. I can call it CCNA exam. Try that for example. And then I'm going to exit. Then what I'll do is I'll do copy run to start, because now I want to update the startup configuration to make sure when it's restarted it's updated with the new password. And then what I'll do is go back to now I want to change the configuration register back to the default. So that's config register, and then the default is always 2102. And that will load the startup configuration, because I want it to go back to default behavior. And then I'll reload it and just say yes to that. So it's going to reload it. So it's just a procedure you go through just to stop the startup configuration from loading, and then so you can get in and change the password to something that you know. And now CCNA exam is the new enable password, and there it is, it works. And so that is password recovery.